Okay, everyone, this is really upsetting because here we're talking about lives, about the safety of about 3 to 4 million people that live around the supervolcano that is called Campi Flegrei. And you've seen my last videos. There have been some seismic activities, there have been some changes. Land has been rising, which always means there's a magma chamber filling up underneath. So there were alert levels were raised. People are very concerned that there might be an eruption. And the biggest problem that we're facing here, many of you might follow my videos about the eruption in Iceland and the threats for the town of Grindavik. Town of Grindavik has roughly almost 4,000 people. But here in the Naples area of Italy, we're talking about millions. And in the direct proximity of the most dangerous area, we have around 500,000 people. And there might not be a lot of warning with these kinds of volcanoes. The science is not that far yet. So to evacuate that many people in a very short period of time is especially difficult in that area because there's not many major, big, wide roads leading out of that area. So I have reported in my last videos that people are more afraid right now of the evacuation than of an eruption, which is not a good thing, because if this thing really has a major eruption, this can affect whole Europe, this can affect the whole world. But they are afraid that evacuation will go wrong, and I don't blame them for that. We have seen in history in the past, even just recently when the Ukraine war started, people wanted to get out of Kiev. I show you pictures here. They were clogged on the major highway. Nothing was moving. So imagine, bombs are bad, but a supervolcano is equally as bad. So what do you do? And this is really, really upsetting. So far, the authorities have said, yeah, it's not too bad. It is an alert level, but we think the magma is still deep enough, like 10 kilometers deep enough. And so why am I saying this? So what this video is about today, some secret paper has surfaced. And that secret paper, information in there is totally different. And the mayors and the authorities of the towns in the critical area, they did not know about this. So the magma is not where they thought it was, which paints a total different picture about the danger that these people are in right now, and also about what to do with millions of people, how to evacuate them. What is in this paper? Some people think, are they holding back information because they know they can't evacuate? They don't want to create panic. So this is serious, guys. So let's look into this. What is in this paper? So there's a secret document that says that the magma has risen way higher towards the surface than what officials have told the public. So near of Naples, we have earthquakes there for quite a long period of time. We have ongoing earthquakes. And the Minister of Civil Defense is now considering to raise the threat level, the critical level, higher because of these new facts that have surfaced. So for a month now, this densely populated region with the town of Pozzuoli right there and a city with millions like Naples, they are plagued by earthquake swarms, by smaller ones, but also by bigger ones. So since September alone, we have 1,500 earthquakes. And these earthquakes could be a sign of a massive volcanic eruption in that area. And the threat level is extremely high for the port town of Pozzuoli. So on November 23rd, the last earthquake swarm that we had there was shaking that town. And until now, the officials have calmed down the citizens and the people that live in that area, and they say, yeah, the magma is getting, is only heating up the surface and the groundwater in a depth of about 7 to 8 kilometers. So that's why there's some steam in the area coming out and stuff. So, but that has now changed. So the experts are thinking that there is a way higher risk. In that meeting with the Minister of the National Defense, it was said that it is quite possibly that the threat level, the alarm level, would have to be raised from yellow to orange. So what that paper, it's a 6-page paper, has revealed that it's not true that the magma is still deep down. Actually, what is true? The magma has risen from a reservoir that was deeper down, but it has risen up to only 4 kilometers beneath the surface, guys. And that is very, very concerning. And what is even more scandalous is the scientists already know that this happened between 2015 and 2022. So it has been kept a secret. And so they have satellite images, and because of these images, they also come to the conclusion that there is a high risk, a way higher risk than was estimated before. And these satellite images confirm that the area near Pozzoli is lifting, or has been lifting, for years because of the pressure that is coming from underneath. And you have to imagine, it's the same thing kind of what is happening in Iceland. There's a magma reservoir that is feeding that magma chamber that is only 4 kilometers deep. And the land has been rising, then it has been sinking and rising. So the crust gets weakened by these land rises. And it puts pressure on it to the point where the crust cannot hold the pressure. And then we have an eruption. So why was that kept a secret? This is upsetting. At least the people should know what they're sitting on. And same thing here. Many residents have said they would leave if they could. They would move away, but financially they cannot move away. And of course, it's a very, very fertile region. People like to grow stuff in their gardens on volcanic ground. So what I've heard, if you see that picture here, they're really settling right on the edges of that caldera. And what I have heard is that if people are renting in that area, landlords can't change that much rent as in other areas. But, this is upsetting that this was kept a secret. So we need to follow up what is happening there, because the threat level for an eruption has definitely become larger, and we have to monitor that closely. So I will keep you updated about that. Right now we're looking basically at both volcanoes in Iceland and in Italy. Iceland, they're saying the next eruption is imminent, can happen at any second, at any day, without warning, and probably closer to the town of Grindavik. So if you're interested in what is going on there in Iceland, check out the video in my end screen. I put it there. Thanks for watching, guys. More updates to come. Bye bye.